Good morning and welcome back to another video. Due to high request, I will be doing another what I eat in a day video. I normally don't switch up my meals too much throughout a day, but I realized today as I was thinking about what I was going to be eating that I was going to be switching a few things up, and that is a great opportunity for me to share it with all of you and hopefully spark some food ideas for yourself. It's almost 11:30 and I've already had my morning tea. If you know, you know. A little Earl Grey tea with some vanilla almond creamer. So I've already had that. So let's see what I have in store for breakfast. For breakfast, I'm going to be having my favorite tofu scramble. I'm also going to bake a flatbread and put some everything bagel seasoning on it, and that will be breakfast. I'm just going to run through every step I take so you can see everything I do. Keep in mind, this is just what I like. You can always swap certain vegetables out. Anything you like. These recipes are not set in stone. Have fun with them, play around with them. This is just what I like. Let's get into it. First, I just dice up an onion. And then I chop up about 1/3 of a zucchini. I then spray a pan with some Pam and throw all my veggies on there and get it cooking. I then take my flatbread and throw it on a lined pan, and I put it in the oven for about 3 minutes. After that, I take it out once it's a little golden brown, and I spray it again with a little bit of Pam and put some everything bagel seasoning on top, and the Pam just helps that stick on, and I put it back in the oven for 5 minutes. Now my veggies have been cooking for a bit, they're getting brown. I scramble my tofu into the mixture. I then add some Bragg's soy liquid seasoning to the pan and a little bit of cashew milk. Some nutritional yeast. And finally some cinnamon. This is everything I'll be putting in my tofu scramble. I then just leave it on the heat for a little bit longer until the cashew milk is all absorbed and there is no more liquid. It's a little more firm, but still has that soft scrambled egg texture. Now that I've plated my tofu, I take my flatbread out of the oven, and as you can see, it is nice and golden brown. I'm just gonna break that up into smaller pieces and throw it onto the plate. I top my tofu scramble with some salsa and half of an avocado, and that is all she wrote. So I have my tofu scramble, salsa, avocado, my everything bagel. So it's just my protein flatbread, and this is a very satisfying meal. Do you see this? I did cook the flatbread a little longer than I would like to, but I kind of forgot about it. But that's okay. Doesn't mean it's any less good. It's like a bagel chip. And of course, I gotta show you me trying the food. So get a little avocado, a little salsa, a little egg. So hearty, like the cinnamon in it, it really makes it like breakfasty, and something about it is just like so like homey, like grounding. Ooh, this is a good meal. Well, I'm gonna go enjoy breakfast, and then I'm gonna get to learning, and I'll be back to show you my next meal. One more bite. I know you'll enjoy this, just get on it. It's now just past 3 o'clock and I am ready for some food. I have this craving for my healthy banana ice cream, you can call it. You would have seen this in my previous video. It's one of my snack ideas. You can mix up the recipe however you'd like, add whatever you'd like to it. Just stick to the bases like the banana and the small amount of milk, and then you can add the rest in like peanut butter, chocolate, whatever combination you're going for. Today, I'm doing the exact same thing. I want a mint banana ice cream. So let's go make that because I'm running out of energy, so I gotta eat. I add 1.5 bananas to my food processor. I then throw in about 1/4 a cup of cashew milk. You don't want too much. Around 2 tablespoons of cacao nibs and a handful of mint. This is all the recipe needs, and then I just blend that up for about 40 seconds. Mint banana ice cream. It is so creamy. You can see that it's like fluffy. It's so refreshing. Honestly, exactly what I needed. I almost just ate this without showing you, and then I remembered I was filming, so gotta show you guys. I'm just gonna have 30 grams of these Snickerdoodle graham crackers. These are my addiction. You know why? Because they're not too sweet. See, I don't like things that are too sweet because then I get like sick of it, but these, I could just keep eating them. I have to portion it out, otherwise this whole box will be definitely gone in one sitting. Comment down below what you do that with. I can do that with peanut butter and anything like graham crackers. Yeah, anything just like not super sweet. I can just down it. What about you, babe?
Me?
Uh-huh.
What about me?
What can you just like eat?
I can eat this. I can eat
no, but you can just like devour in one sitting because it's not like sweet.
You know, I like to go from savory and then a little bit sweet. And then once you're done with sweet, you go back to savory. And once you're done with this, you go back to the sweet.
See, he's smart. That's how you do it if you don't want to get sick. So you have a little savory, a little sweet. But me, my brain, it goes to sweet automatically no matter what. So if I was smart, I would do sweet, savory, sweet, savory. But when I want it, I want sweet. Anyways, I'm gonna go eat these now. Here's a little preview of my afternoon workout. I just did a little bit of band glute work, so I did some donkey kicks. I did some weighted squats and some lunges. There was quite a bit more, but this is a gif of it. It is time for dinner. It's almost 9 o'clock. Honestly, I would never eat this late. I typically try and have all my meals before 8:30. I don't do it for any fasting reasons. I just find that I sleep better if I eat a little earlier compared to eating right before I go to bed. I don't know why, it gives me like wild dreams. So I typically try not to. I'm not mad if I have to, but yeah, me and Jay just got home, so we're both in the kitchen cooking dinner, which we also try to avoid because we eat different meals. So if we're both cooking at the same time, you know, it can get a little heated. I'm not sure if you know if you have your partner, but being in the kitchen with someone else can just be a little, can raise the stress level. But he's over there doing his thing, I'll do my thing over here. But you may see him periodically in and out of the background. For dinner tonight, I'm kind of gonna have like a nourish bowl. I'm gonna have spinach with some tahini dressing, tofu, sweet potato, what else, and broccoli. So first things first, I'm just gonna peel my sweet potato. I have some water boiling on the stove right now for the broccoli. While I wait for that, I'm gonna get to peeling. Alrighty, all peeled up, and I'm gonna use about 6.5 ounces, so I'll cut it up, weigh it out, and then I'll throw it in the oven. My sweet potatoes are in the oven, and my water is now boiling for my broccoli, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop that in. I don't want it to cook too much. I like when broccoli's a little crunchier, still holds quite a bit of the nutrients. Just a little steam on it to make it easier on the digestive system. While the broccoli and potatoes are cooking, I will start the tofu. Get my pan, spray a little bit of Pam on there. I just diced my tofu, so it's just in little squares. Whatever you feel, plop that on the pan. In the meantime, let's work on our sauce. Okay, so these are all the ingredients for the sauce. I'm gonna start with 2 tablespoons of tahini. This is just sesame seed paste. I will then add in just a teeny bit of apple cider vinegar. You don't want it to be too overpowering. Eyeball just a little bit of cashew milk. And about 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. Now I'll just mix that all together. I should have used a bigger bowl, but my bad. I finally got the sauce mix. I wanted it a little thicker. I like when I can really taste the sauce, so if it's too runny, it's just not for me. That being said, pro tip, use a bigger bowl. This was just silly. I don't know who I thought I was, but I know I like more dressing than that, so. Our tofu is starting to get some color. So I will go ahead and add some Bragg's liquid soy seasoning, just a little bit. I don't want it too salty. But a little flavor on there didn't hurt. And that's actually all I'm gonna add to the tofu. I normally would add nutritional yeast, but I have it in the sauce, so it's just not really necessary. Okay, everything's basically done cooking. I have my sweet potatoes just sitting in the oven staying warm. Tofu's done, broccoli's done. So let's assemble this. Got my nice bowl right here. Spinach. All right, so we have a nice hefty amount of spinach. I will throw my sauce onto that. And you know what? I'm the only one eating it, so I'm going to go ahead and massage the sauce in with my hands. Because I don't care. I just washed my hands. I know they're clean. Whatever. It's just me. Sauce is nicely distributed. You know, I like every bite to have some sauce in it. I don't want a piece of spinach that's just plain raw in the natural. So I got my sauce. Throw my tofu on top. Add my broccoli. And last but not least, my baked sweet potato. And that is it. So I have my greens, I have my fats with the tahini, I got my protein, I got some carbs. I really have it all in this one meal. Do you see that? Okay, and you know, just to satisfy you, I will take a bite of this on camera. I'm gonna try and get a little bit of everything though. So I got spinach, tofu, a little broccoli, a little sweet potato. Full bite, pretty hot. It's manageable. I tend to love having more veggies and protein and everything at night and all my sweeter foods earlier, but this is so good. It has just a little bit of everything, and the sauce, I love, love, love tahini. I'm gonna finish this, and that's gonna end off my full day of eating. I typically would have like a teeny snack, like some sort of fruit or anything after dinner, but I am just exhausted, so I just wanna eat this, get in my comfies, watch a show, and go to bed. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do not forget to give it up and subscribe down below, as it really supports me and it encourages me to create more content. Also, if you have any other suggestions, just leave them in the comment box down below, as I'm always listening, I'm always looking, and I love to hear back from you guys. Or you can DM me on Instagram, because I also check my messages there, and hopefully I can get back to you on one of the platforms, but I'm always listening, so please share your thoughts with me, and enjoy the rest of your nights, days, evenings, wherever you may be right now.